Oh, welcome in. Come on in. We're going to hang out together for a few minutes and talk about the truth about digital products. So come on in, get comfy cozy, grab your drink. We'll be here for a few minutes, and I want to talk to you about one of the biggest questions that I get every single day on this app. It's like, ready? Here's what everyone asks. Are digital products actually profitable? Huge question. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. If you don't know me, my name is Guinevere Stacio. In 2023, I finally, after 7 years of trying, figured out how to effectively grow a digital business. Yay! And now I'm here teaching you guys how to do exactly the same with over 2,000 happy students. I couldn't be happier for the people who are finally packaging up their knowledge and skills. And yes, I promise you, I promise you that if you are here watching and you are thinking, I am not smart enough, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the skills, I don't think I could ever grow a profitable online business, cancel, delete. I know for a fact, and I will let you borrow my belief, okay? I'll let you borrow my belief until you build yours, that you have knowledge and skills that people are searching for. People love to pay you for them, okay? So let's talk about the truth of digital products. Hey, Ria, I see you. Come on in, get comfy, let's chat. So, spoiler alert, that's very hard to say. Spoiler alert, digital products are actually extremely profitable. How do I know? Well, I already told you I created a multiple six-figure business in less than a year, selling not even my own products, someone else's already successful digital product. So I knew that was successful, and then I went on to learn how to create my own digital products and have been able to do that, and now I support my family on my income. Not me by myself, obviously. My husband also has a job too, but I run my own business and support my family with an income by selling digital products. So if you are confused about what a digital product is, it does not have to be an ebook. I know we see them everywhere. The world is full of them. You see, get my free guide, get my free ebook. It does not have to be an ebook. Let me give you a couple of examples of potential profitable digital products. I'll give you examples of what I do. One, how about a mentorship? How about a community that people pay to be a part of where you teach them something? Maybe you show up once a week, right? So I have a content creation mentorship community that I run with another creator. It is a low ticket product. It's $13 a month. And we each show up once a week where we train on content creation and marketing and how to get your business in front of the people who want to buy it. So that's one example, a mentorship group. I actually just joined another community. Simple. It's on Facebook. It's $7 a month. And it's a community where I get to learn about finances. That is a profitable digital product or service because it's all online. You can, of course, create ebooks. You can, of course, create guides. You can create courses, mini trainings, masterclasses. I just got an email from someone who I follow who teaches people how to build physical products and sell physical products. But she teaches you through a masterclass. And this masterclass was $7. She's going to teach you the basics. I signed up to attend because I'm interested in creating my own product. So even if you want to help people learn how to create physical products, you can show up in the digital space and sell your knowledge and skills. So I guarantee you that you have something that you know how to do that other people don't do very well, and you know how to do it well. You do something different than other people know how to do it, and so you have skills and knowledge around that. And you probably have experience somewhere in your life, in your work, as a parent, as a daughter, son, kid, like you have experience somewhere that you can sell your knowledge and skills in the digital space, right? Raise your hand if you're like, I know this to be true. If you don't know this to be true, let me know in the comments. Like, I don't think I have anything, and I guarantee you we'll help you find something. Okay, last week inside of our Creators Corner, which is our mentorship for content creation, we actually helped somebody break down what it is that they should sell and who they should sell it to. And we walked through all her life experiences. We walked through what she was good at. We walked through a whole bunch of information on her life. And we were able to pull from that the things that she could potentially create in the digital space to sell. And boom, she had a business ready to go. I see Melanie. Hey, Melanie, I know that you have knowledge and skills ready to sell. So, okay, the greatest thing about digital products, what is it? They have a very low overhead. Okay, I just realized I was doing this. We need to not do that. I do lots of weird things with my hands. I feel like I talk with my hands all the time. I'm going to try to put them down and not bring them up. It's going to be very, very hard. Okay, so actually I lied. I need my hands. The greatest thing about digital products is they have very low overhead. Okay, Coda, I see you. I don't think I have that. Come back to me in a minute. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to ask you to type into the comments, and I want you to think over the next few minutes. What are some things that you know about? What are some things that you enjoy? And I want you to populate a list inside the comments. Just a couple of things, okay? So we have low overhead with digital products. This means even if you were considering that you might need some education to learn how to create your own digital product, the price that you would spend for training, coaching, mentorship, etc. is going to be less than you, say, going back to school. Yeah? I've talked to so many people all the time who are like, I don't know what to do with my life. I think I'm going to go back to school. And I'm like, but why? Why are you going to go back to school and spend thousands per credit, have to take out a loan, endure that cost if you don't even really know what you want to do? So even if we paid $3,000 to go attend a course, let's just say to purchase a course in the digital space that teaches us how to create our own digital products, that $3,000 that you spend is less than you would have to invest in going back to school. Win-win, right? And the bonus, not only do we have a low overhead for digital products, but once you create them, they keep selling without you having to do a ton of work. Of course, if you have a mentorship community, you're going to show up a certain amount of time, so it does require more of your energy. But if you create a course and then you create it evergreen, meaning that you create it once and then people can come into it over and over and over again, it's not a live course, you've now created an asset for yourself. And yes, you will show up to market it, but even your marketing that you create today lives for a certain amount of time, and people can always find your product even days, hours, years after you've created marketing for it and after you've created the product. All right, so we have low overhead. We have that they can be evergreen, where you create it once and you don't have to do work for it ever again, right? They keep selling without doing a ton of work for you. But I just don't want to leave you with like this typical, you can do it, rah-rah attitude, right? I want to break down exactly why digital products are so profitable and also show you how you likely already have knowledge and skills that could be turned into a digital business. Does that sound good? I see your thumbs up. Okay, let's dive in. Why are digital products so profitable? So we have the high profit margins, create it once, sell it over and over again with minimal costs. You have no inventory, meaning you do not have to stock shelves with physical things, buy them, put money into them, hold them, ship them. Because trust me, who here has built a physical product business before? Has anyone ever built a physical product business before? I am raising my hand. I won't say that it was, well, I will just say, I was going to say I tried, but I really did build it. So my sister and I started a business that we didn't know anything about. Okay, we were like, oh my gosh, essential oils and meditation. We're going to bring this world together. We're going to create some yoga gear. And we did. We created shirts, tank tops for yoga. And they were awesome. And we loved them. But here's what we did. We bought boxes and boxes of inventory. And guess what happens when you have boxes and boxes of inventory? You have to move said boxes of inventory. And I'm not talking about physically, okay? I'm talking about selling them. And if you don't sell them, then guess what happens? I now own boxes and boxes of inventory. Okay, so we didn't know what we were doing, and also I'm not mad about it. We tried something, and we thought we were doing what we would want to do, but we ended up figuring out that that's not what we wanted to do. Someone says trying with bead bracelets. Perfect. So you might have to buy a ton of inventory if you're going to be the one doing the shipping, which means you need to hold it in your home. You need to also create the time and the space for shipping it out, which means you also need to figure out postage, packaging. What's wrong? Oh my gosh, I think you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Got right on your bruise? Yeah, you're all right, though. Go get some ice while you're playing. Not on your iPad, but you can keep playing Mall Madness. Okay? Not very nice. Go. All right. They're playing Mall Madness, by the way. Does anyone remember that game? Mall freaking Madness. Also, I'm going to side note right now. I'm mad at Mall Madness because here's what they did. They changed the stores. Okay, so I used to play Mall Madness with my neighbor when I must have been 10 or 12. Okay, it's a board game. You go shopping, you get a credit card, you have a bank and an ATM, and anyway, the whole thing. They changed the stores to modernize Mall Madness, and I am mad about that. I really wanted it, I wanted to open up the package and put out the game board and see I forget what they had. They had a printer store or something like that. Something we wouldn't have now. I just wanted the nostalgia of the old stores. So anyway, where were we? We were talking about create it once, sell it over and over again. Oh yeah, and having your own inventory, having to hold it, ship it, figure out postage, pay for postage, all of that has to go into your calculations of profit. And it can be complicated. We learned a lot in that business. It is not still up and running. And yes, I still own tank tops and sweatshirts. They're in my attic. Okay? So, digital products, you don't have to do that with. You don't have any inventory. You don't have any shipping. Hallelujah. Okay? So even, like I said before, even if you spent $3,000 on a course online to learn how to create digital products and to learn how to market, it's cheaper than going back to school. Some people pay headhunters thousands of dollars to help them get a job. So where's the disconnect, right? For some reason, sometimes people think about digital products and spending money in this area as foreign, or it doesn't make sense, but it really is just the same. We also have passive income potential. So once your product is out there, it can generate income while you sleep. This is the dream. Who wants to make money while they sleep? Who doesn't? I feel like that's a better answer. Who wouldn't want to make money while they sleep? Does it happen right away? No, of course. You've got a little bit of a learning curve in the beginning. You've got create your product. You have to understand marketing a little bit. But who wouldn't want to put that out there one time and then be able to make sales in their sleep? No brainer, right? So we have passive income potential. I know, I see all the hand raises. A freaking men for this, okay? I will never forget where I was the first time I sold a product and I wasn't physically in front of my computer or my phone on a sales call having to convince someone, which, please don't even make me go there, to buy my product. The reason why that worked is because I understood marketing, I understood my demographic, and I created it. And then I marketed it, and then someone found it, and then they purchased it. And I wasn't even sitting here. I was outside chopping wood for my house. Got a notification on my phone. It was you've made a sale. I was like, holy crap. This is the power of the digital space. Okay? It's a feeling you will never forget. Okay, not only passive income, though, we have scalability. Whether 10 people or 10,000 people buy your product, the work on your end doesn't really change. Even in a mentorship group, right? So if you have a mentorship group like I do for content creation, it doesn't matter how many people we have in there, we still show up the same amount. I go live in there once a week and my partner goes live in there once a week. We create guides and we upload them in there for free. Right? The work doesn't change. Hello, Danielle, I love you. The work doesn't change with the amount of people that buy your product. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. That's huge scalability, okay? And then we already talked low overhead. You don't have a storefront. You don't have a warehouse. You don't have employees. Unless you get to the point where you have scaled now and you can hire someone to help you in your business. Answer emails, answer messages, I don't know. Send out thank you notes, right? And this all sounds great, right? But what if you're sitting here and you're thinking, I don't have anything to sell as a digital product? Let me prove you wrong. Let me prove you wrong. Where's my friend who is going to come back and tell me what things they like, enjoy, or are good at doing? Someone give me something that you like or enjoy or are good at doing, and I will help you figure out if you can sell that in the digital space. Give me a real life example. I just helped someone this morning, by the way, while you guys are thinking. I helped someone this morning create a digital business for hair care. Now she has two ways to make money with that. One is through an affiliate. All right, let me see. Full-time mom, good with kids, psychologist, knowledge on human resources. Knowledge on human resources. You could potentially create coaching or mentorship around something with human resources, right? Like, here's how you figure it out. You're like, okay, cool. I'm really good. I understand a ton about human resources. What are the biggest problems in the area of human resources? Okay, but you said you don't enjoy human resources. Let's scratch that. What about psychologists? And you're good with children. So now you have psychologists, good with children. Could you create a guide that helps parents understand their children better so that communication is, so that there's more love in the household, so that there's more, and I'm pulling this out of my butt, literally, but you would know more about what problems people come to you with. So think about the people that you know in your life. You are good with kids and you have psychologist training. So what skills can you pull together that solves a problem for someone? That's all that you have to do, is solve one problem for somebody. Now here's the kicker, okay? And I'm not gonna talk about this a ton in this call because I have so much content on it inside of my free community that you could literally binge watch tons of stuff there. But the problem is you need to have a hungry audience. So it's not just enough to go, I like psychology and I like kids, and so I'm gonna make a digital product for a topic in that area. You also have to know that you have a hungry audience looking for that information. So the way that you figure that out is market research, okay? But also you can, and inside your market research, you would figure out what are people looking for in this area? What are people complaining about? What problems are they saying they have? And how can you create a product that solves one of those problems? Maybe you create a product that solves a multitude of problems, right? So I can't speak for you and I can't say what problems people might have in relation to psychology and kids, but I bet that you can. I bet that you know something that you can help people understand with those two topics combined, right? I saw somebody else say, I love to travel. Perfect. Here's something that I always want to know how to do, and it feels so confusing to me. How do I travel with my family with credit card points? Like, can someone just break it down for me so it's super, super simple? Could you create a free guide that helps people do that? And inside your free guide, you'd have affiliate links that lead to credit cards that people can get points with. So now not only are you creating a free guide, now you've got affiliate links. And then if people like you and they get a quick win from your free guide, you could also on the back end promote a training, masterclass, course, ongoing mentorship. Mentorships are amazing because people pay monthly to be in them. It's like a subscription. You could even have a channel on Instagram with a subscription. So people pay to get into the channel and you give them insights, let's just say once a week, and you train them how to travel with credit card points. Modern Money Shanna says, yes, travel on a budget with family. That's genius, right? How can we do the work right now? If you look at the state of the world, there are people who love to travel, but there are people who cannot afford to travel. So how can we solve that problem for people? Credit card points are huge. Now thinking about that, right? Let's just say someone's afraid to get a credit card because they're like, I don't know, I'm not good with money. Can you create a mini training that teaches people how to be better with their money, use their credit card for their purchases, but also make sure that they don't rack up credit card debt? And the bonus is that they get credit card points and then they can travel for free, right? Is it necessary to have a big number of followers or create a community before selling? No. I started this account May 24th, 2023. Goose egg followers, 0 followers. What you want to do is you want to start talking about the problems that you are helping people solve. And again, I could go into detail on this for hours, but I won't do that here. But your content strategy has to be around creating awareness, creating connection, and then purchasing. And you literally rotate through that type of content every single day, showing up marketing. You're basically marketing yourself and your product. You talk about how you know that those problems exist. You bring awareness to them. You connect with people to allow them to see, like, who are you? Do I like this person? Are they going to teach me something that I want to learn? Should I follow them? And then you create the content that points them to, let's just say, a freebie. Right? And there's so much about marketing behind that. But do you see how simple it is that you take knowledge that you already have, skills that you already have, and you can turn around and create something and sell it? Now, I just want to make sure that we talk about this. This is not about opening up Canva, finding an ebook template, making an ebook, and then going on Instagram and saying, I can sell 10 of these a day. Yes, you're going to have to learn marketing, aka how do you know who to put this in front of and how do you get it in front of them? Okay, that is marketing. So that is a learning curve that you have to get over. But it starts with you knowing who you want to help and what you want to help them do. And knowing that there's a hungry audience looking for that. Okay? So a few more examples. If you're good at organizing, you can create a digital planner or a course on organization hacks. Love cooking? Share your recipes. I have a friend, his name is Benjamin. He does a great job at this. He helps people cook on a budget. He takes them shopping, he shows them how to save money, and then he cooks the meals and shows them how to do that. And he has a subscription that people join. Okay? Create a digital cookbook. Good at your day job? Maybe you have corporate experience. You could create templates, trainings, guides, or other things inside your industry. Yes, meal planning, Shanna. For example, my husband's a firefighter. Firefighters have to pass this certain test before they can get hired, at least here where I live. You could potentially create people how to best study for that test. Maybe you've taken the test 5 times, so you know the best study practices. That would be something that people are searching for. Maybe you have a unique life experience, share your story, create a guide, or you build a community around it. Someone asked me on my Instagram not too long ago how to create a community around addiction. Right? How many people are looking to get out of addiction and just want to be surrounded by a community of people who can help them? You cannot feel bad, by the way, and I know this is going to come up, and this is why I'm going to say it right now. You cannot feel bad about charging money for that. Universities charge money to teach us things all the time, and don't get me started on how convoluted universities and loan companies are. They're basically in bed with each other, okay? And they make so much money on you as a consumer. It's ridiculous. So if you feel bad, yes, John says that selling is like serving. You're serving somebody with a solution to a problem that they are looking for. You cannot feel bad about charging money for it. Plus, money is just energy. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. People love to spend money. Do you know that? People love to spend money. They just don't like to be sold to. That car salesman feeling or pushed into something, right? So if you market in the same way, if you market in a way that is showing people how you solve their problems, it's going to be an easy transaction for you. It's going to make sense for them. They're going to click right through to purchase. They're going to trust you. They're going to buy. Okay. So there are people all over the internet searching for solutions, and I guarantee you that you have the skills and knowledge to sell them if you are serious about getting started. I do have a free masterclass where I break down exactly how to choose your profitable idea, how to build your audience, and how to automate your business. So just let me know if you want that with a DM or a comment. You can comment PLP, Pop, Lock, and Profit. Comment PLP below, and I will send you the link to that masterclass for free. I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me today. Now go take that first step, right? You are so close to being able to monetize skills and knowledge that you already have, and I cannot wait to see what you do with this. I love you, and I'm so glad that you were here today on this live. I will catch you guys later.